110th Grey Cup, Alouettes Flightdeck here at the final practice of 2023 for your Montreal Alouettes. Being joined by number 48, Kabion Ento. Kabion, what a year it's been for you, man. Talk to us about what you're feeling up to this point.
I feel good. Feels great to be here. Obviously this is the goal to get to the the Grey Cup, but to win it. And it feels amazing. We got a good group of guys. I know I'm a rookie in the league, and I'm very appreciative of this moment. Like I said, I'm just very appreciative to be here, and tomorrow we got to be focused to go win it.
Now let's talk about your rookie year. It's been certainly one to remember. It looked like you were trying to find your way a little bit at first, but once you flipped the switch, you've been playing gangbusters football. What do you attribute that more to anything else?
I attribute that to, always God. He gave me some beautiful, great abilities, but also just learning the league, and it's the guys around me in the secondary, the D-line, offense. We compete every day at practice, like receivers, compete with Cody, and we have fun with it. And then it's the guys that are in the secondary with me. I remember I had my worst game, especially like in Toronto. I know everybody remembers that game. And we lost, and I felt like it was on me. And all those guys rallied around me and told me, it's not on you. You got a lot of football to play, and to just believe in yourself, keep trusting yourself. And that's kind of what I did, and I'm happy that those guys rallied around me. We have a close-knit group. We communicate well, we play for each other, so that's really what it was. It's just the guys around me making sure that I stay confident in myself, and I'm 100% confident in myself, win, lose, or draw on the play.
I'm glad you brought up Toronto, because I wanted to talk to you about what a full circle moment that had to have been for you at the Eastern Final last week. After a rough outing the first time you guys played against Toronto earlier this year, to what you got to do against the 16-2 Toronto Argonauts. Talk to us about that.
Honestly, that first time around, that was definitely some great plays, man. I remember it was a one-hand catch made on me down. That's just a great play. I had to tip my hat off. But a lot of times I was watching the film, and I wasn't doing my job. And, against great teams, you don't do your job, they're going to find it easy and they're going to exploit it. And last time we played them, I just tried to do my job. I wasn't worried about, what happened in the past. I wasn't worried about what happened in the previous play. I was worried about the next play and just doing my job. Because I know if I do my job, all the rest of them are. And that's how I was. And so I'm not going to say that I was just eager to get out there and play Toronto because of the past games I had. I try not to think like that. I could care less about the past, and like I said, I'm just trying to do my job every play.
But still, that had to be pretty sweet. Just when you think about, now you've had a chance to reflect on it, that was pretty sweet, the way that you were able to pick them off and take it to the house.
Definitely. Does it feel good? Yes, it does feel good. In a moment, I try not to think about it, because I know at that point in time we still had a lot of game to go. But it definitely feels great. It make you feel like a lot of the hard work that you put in is kind of paying off, and the things that you practiced that whole week, went for that one moment. And that's the thing. You just never know when that one moment is going to come, and you want to take full advantage of it.
All right. In less than 24 hours, you're going to be back on this very same field playing for the Grey Cup against Winnipeg. How have you been able to stay focused and just listen to what your coaches say? And as far as doing your job, what's been most important for you as far as keeping your feet on the ground, so to speak?
Just trying to understand, like Avery said today. He said, I know, you're a rookie. Well, he told the group, this moment isn't too big for you. And honestly, I'm not going to say I played in a whole bunch of big games in my whole life, but I played football my whole life. And I understand that this is the biggest game that I played in, not only because it's the Grey Cup, but because it's the next game. And the way I've been able to, play the way I've been playing, like I said, I just try to focus on my job, communicate with others, and understand what they have going on, what I have going on, and just try to be a part of a unit. I don't need to do anything extra. Coach Moss said it when the playoffs started. If you're doing anything different that you did that got us up to this point, then that's a disservice to your team. And so I'm just trying to make sure that I do what I've always been doing, studying, watching film when it's time for me to be honest, to get off my feet and relax, do that. Just doing the usual things. And like I said, when those times come for me to make a play, I need to be right there, and I need to be able to make it.
All right. Couldn't say it better than myself. Kabion, you know that all of Alouettes Nation is behind you. Go out tomorrow, do your thing, and wishing you nothing but the best of luck.
I appreciate it.
All right.